Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ralph.
And we're sharing week-by-week pregnancy updates and keeping you guys in the loop of everything we're doing to set up for first-time parents.
And we also have a blog you can follow too, fitpregnancyandbeyond.com. We'll post information that will be very valuable for you.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about weeks 20 and 21. I am currently
halfway!
We're halfway! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Dance party for that, right? So it's pretty crazy that we're already halfway. Like, I can't believe it. The beginning has kind of flown by, but I'm really starting to show more. So
stand up, show the people.
I will.
Show them what you got.
I will. The bump will come at the end. But really, it's gone by really quickly, and it's kind of crazy, you know, how much it has flown by, but yet we still have a ways to go. So
yeah.
Let's talk about weeks 20 and 21. I'm actually in the middle of week 21 right now.
Yes.
Focus.
Sorry, squirrel.
And baby apparently is as big as an endive.
What the hell is an endive? What the hell is that?
Endive. I'm not quite sure how you say that.
For real, what is that?
Some vegetable I've never seen in real life. But apparently he's actually measuring at 22 weeks according to our scan, which we'll talk about.
That's right.
Which would make
Big
him the
boy.
size of a coconut. So that's pretty big. So there's a coconut inside me. I think it said the other day that his hand is about the size of a Altoid.
Yep.
And his foot is the size of a paperclip.
Yep.
So our baby measured actually at
well, we went for our 21-week anatomy scan.
We went to our anatomy scan.
Which about halfway through you go through whether you are going to a midwife or you're going to a doctor. They do anatomy scan and make sure everything looks good. They measure the baby, the heart, the lungs, the kidneys.
He was in awe.
Well, it's crazy to see how much detail they can see.
Yeah.
And how much that thing is growing inside of her.
Yeah.
Yet she feels it at times, but other times it's like nothing. But it's like, wow, it's so developed. And so
crazy. We could see the heart, all 4 chambers,
yeah.
Everything, had 5 toes. So our baby's actually a little ahead of schedule. Even though I'm only midway through, a couple days past 21 weeks, he actually measured at 22 weeks and a day. And 1 pound, 1 ounce already. So that's pretty crazy that he's over a pound. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it
was incredible. So far, you know, everything looked perfect. They're gonna run it by radiologists because the girl obviously gets a second opinion. But from what she could see and what we could see, everything looked good. Our baby actually waved to us.
Yes, he did. It's very photogenic.
He like laid back and was like this. So that was kind of cool. Gave us a lot. He moves like crazy.
Yes.
Every time they see him, he's moving all over the place. He is a boy, and we got confirmation of that because we actually cheated and went at 16 weeks. We went for a boutique ultrasound here in our town where you could pay to basically just find out the gender early.
Yeah.
Because we weren't going to find out until 21 weeks.
Well,
I couldn't wait that long.
Yeah, we're also going through a midwife, and she's going to, so you guys know, to watch our channel more. She's doing an all natural birth. That's the plan. God has his final say in that, but. So
we are going to a birth center.
So they don't do as many scans and tests as a regular doctor would. Really, to get our first scan, we had to really try to figure out.
We had to beg them.
Yeah, and find out when we actually we did conceive. And then the second scan, that was the first scan. And so the second scan was this anatomy scan. And she's like, I can't wait 6 weeks to find out the gender.
No, I couldn't wait till 21 weeks. That's like over halfway through. So anyways, let's talk about this week. What's been going on. Definitely feel like I popped.
Oh yeah.
There's no secret anymore. There's not really much hiding it. I actually had my first random person in the grocery store ask me if I was pregnant, and I really wanted to say no, just to see what would happen, but I didn't do it. Of course I said yes. And then at work, people are starting to notice in my scrubs, they're black, so they hide a lot, but it's becoming more obvious. I haven't switched to maternity scrubs yet. I still am wearing an extra small, but that might not last for much longer. So anyways, this week, honestly, I felt really good. I have felt really good during this second trimester. I honestly say a lot of days I wouldn't know I was pregnant if it wasn't for the fact that it's becoming more obvious and just heavier. But overall, I feel good. I've been still doing about 4 to 5 workouts a week. If you want to follow more of that journey, that'll be all on fitpregnancyandbeyond.com. I'll share with you guys what I'm doing, but I feel really good. And this was the first week I think that I've really started to feel movement. I've second guessed it. I think I felt it before, but I was like, that's not it.
But I told her, I was like, if you haven't felt it before, it most likely is the baby.
I don't know. It kind of just felt like this little shoots of things. I'm not sure. Anyways.
And I felt it for the first time.
He felt it for the first time the other day. It was so funny. I didn't think that was going to happen,
No.
but he was just sitting there with his hand on my stomach, and he's like, what was that? And I was like, that was a
Kicked me.
Kicked you.
He's ready to be disobedient.
He's
Look at
already.
this.
But I think I also felt baby hiccups for the first time last week, which was kind of crazy. And I was sitting in my small group, my church small group, and all of a sudden I'm like, what is that? And it was like a flick from the inside, but it was very like in the same like pattern, rhythmical kind of. And then it stopped. So I was like, I think those were hiccups. We'll see. I'm not sure. If you guys have had hiccups before, tell me if that sounds like it, because I have no idea. This is all new to me. Other than the anatomy scan, which was a success, this week was Black Friday specials. So we went a little crazy. Our kid's spoiled already because he has his whole nursery coming, which should be arriving today.
Yeah. Nursery, grandparents got him some gifts, which we'll share with you.
We'll share with you guys as they come what we got. We'll share with you how we're transforming our guest room actually into the nursery. And we just installed a Murphy bed into my office actually yesterday. So now we have a dual purpose room that is my office, my home office, and guest room, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, feeling good.
Yeah, I think
feeling excited.
Yeah.
Obviously the family and Thanksgiving, everybody had to touch the bump, which I'm trying to get used to because
So show them a bump.
I'm not a huge fan. Okay, so we'll show you the bump. Let's see. So you can see from the front, and I'll show you guys with and without a shirt. You can definitely see from the side. It's definitely popping out for sure. It used to change throughout the day, but now it's pretty consistent. So let's see here. Here is the side. Oh wow. The front and the other side. So this is week 21. And we'll be back next week with our week 22 update.
So follow our YouTube channel.
Subscribe if you're not, so you can get weekly updates. And if you want to check out more about how I'm staying healthy and fit during pregnancy and all of my tips.
And what we're getting for our nursery and other stuff like that.
And even more on the blog, fitpregnancyandbeyond.com.
All right.
Bye guys.